Okay, this is Vepidra, and we are back in Drakensang.
Come here, my sweetness. Come on. Fluffy, stop being so difficult. Fluffy, come! We got to earn some money now, Fluffy. Come on back. Now, Fluffy. Oh, good day.
Okay, I need to change that. Okay, I have to talk to him first. I see your bear got loose. Just as you see, Fluffy's usually really gentle, but he just broke out of his chains and ran down to the water. Now he's just watching the fish and won't let anyone near him. He won't even listen to me. Do you want to try? Very well, if you think it'll help, I'll try. Oh, what a relief. Maybe you could talk to him, or do you know any magic? I'll think of something. Don't hurt him. Fluffy's completely harmless. Please be careful. Okay, let's see if we can't, how do we get the Fluffy moving? Oh, right around there. Duh. Animal Lord Rulana. Come on, don't be so grumpy. I won't hurt you. See my hands? Everything's fine. Don't worry. That's right. Good, Fluffy. Come on, let's go back to your master. You did it! Fantastic!
Fantastic! Thank you so much! Thank you!
You should take better care of Fluffy in the future. We don't want that to happen again. You're right. You're right. I'll take good care of you. Won't I, Fluffy?
Listen up, everyone. Got it.
Yeah. First of all, let's take the book back.
The Book of the Serpent by Hacinda. I don't believe my eyes. So this was the lost knowledge of which the Oracle spoke. In truth, you have returned the Book of the Serpent, which was long thought to be lost, and thus fulfilled a further test of the Oracle. Let us go see what your next task is at once.
Dorian? Then let us waste no further time, Venerable One.
You have completed the second quest. This is the third and the last of the 3 trials. Between ancient walls, in the fortress at the Silver Falls, you shall find the Dragon's Eye, hidden and resting in the midst of Rat's flying fury. What remained hidden from others, your fate shall reveal to you alone. Unragarum Unraginir.
The third of the dragon quests awaits you. But in this case, I will not be able to aid you.
Venerable One? What do you mean? For many years, I have immersed myself in the remaining writings and lore of the past trials of the Oracle, but this mystery is beyond even my knowledge. Master Ardat, are you able to interpret the last words of the Oracle? Do not fear, good Dorian. In this case, I am able to enlighten you. The Silver Falls family is an ancient noble clan. their ancestral seat in Castle Grimtooth. One of them was made challenger of the Dragon Quest. Unfortunately, all records of this event were destroyed in the temple fire. This was long before you were born, Dorian. I remember it as if it happened yesterday. I was a young novice, and was recording clerk at the heated debate between Grandmaster Udolpho and Dragon Challenger Roderick of the Silver Falls. They could not agree on how to secure a holy artifact discovered by Roderick. It was called the Dragon's Eye. Grandmaster Udolpho wanted the artifact to go to the temple of Hesindi in Kuslik, but Roderick refused. He was a stubborn and pig-headed man, but his heart was in the right place. He did not want to entrust such a powerful artifact to the care of the knowledge-hungry votaries of Hesindi. He thought it should be protected by the soldiers of his family castle. Finally, they agreed that Roderick should be entrusted with the artifact on the condition that the Church of Hesindi would help him to devise a system of traps to protect it within the walls of the Castle Grimtooth. Since that day, the mysterious Dragon's Eye has been guarded by the Knights of the Silver Falls. However, you will have little luck in acquiring the Dragon's Eye. Since the death of Roderick, his son Traldar has taken over the castle and the task of guarding the artifact. Traldar is exactly like his father, exactly as stubborn and pig-headed. He lives completely reclusive life walled up in his castle. Ruling with an iron fist, he maintains only the most necessary contacts with the Count, albeit mostly via his diplomat Gerlin. Gerlin? Master Ardat, this name means nothing to me. I'm not surprised by that at all. He is Count Growin's most important advisor in difficult and secret diplomatic affairs. To be honest, I do not like him. He seems calculating and insincere despite all his apparent friendliness. But I do not want to prejudice you against him before you can draw your own conclusions. Count Growin has great faith in him, after all. Sounds like a very busy man. Do you happen to know where I might be able to meet with him and persuade him to speak with me? Unfortunately, I do. I crossed his path as he was heading for the dwarf quarter. Apparently there are problems with the rock crunchers, the guards corps responsible for the area. It seems they have been keeping it under lock and key for some time. If you are lucky, he may still be negotiating with the guards at the gates of the ducal citadel. Thank you for your advice. I had better be on my way. Okay. That's cool. There's ducal citadels over here too. Okay. That makes it easy.
Laurelin is my name. Do you want to perfect your talent as a bowyer?
Thank you. Perhaps another time. None of us are using ranged weapons. Ducal Citadel. I see the question mark straight ahead, so let's go for that. There's Gerlin.
What is that supposed to mean? Gilborin is not available? I'm an envoy from the highest authority.
From the highest authority. Don't make me laugh. And besides, it's Gildoin, son of Gondolin, and head overseer of the Fardak Rock Crunchers.
Yes, yes, I know. Pardon me, most esteemed Master Rock Cruncher. I only wanted to point out that...
Mean that the gentleman is finally gonna get lost? Oh, that would be so nice.
I'm sorry, but I have clear instructions from the Count not to leave until I've personally negotiated with head overseer Gilborin about opening the Dwarf Quarter.
He'll let us know when he has something to report that involves the Count. It is not available in the near term in any event. I'll gladly repeat it. The quarter stays closed up until Gilborin has returned. The situation is very clear. There is nothing to discuss. The Count can give all the orders he likes, but when the security of the Dwarf Quarter is at stake, then we have the last word.
I've never encountered such narrow-mindedness in my entire life, but fine, as you will. It's your decision. But I'm warning you, Count Groen will not be pleased to hear about this. Groen can do what he likes in his fancy palace. This gate stays closed. Get out of here. Well, really. Stubborn as a mule. Unbelievable. Simply unbelievable. Privy Councillor Gerlin, please wait. What is it? I'm very busy. Oh, it's you. Forgive my sharpness. Today doesn't seem to be my day. What do I owe the honor of the noble challenger of the Dragon Quest? Greetings, my name is Laekdan of Ragashoth. I will get right to the point. My destiny takes me to Castle Grimtooth and the Count Traldar of the Silver Falls. They tell me that Knight Traldar lives a reclusive life, insulated by any contact with the rest of the duchy. I hear that you are the only one with whom he is prepared to conduct interviews. Is that true? That is true, yes. Traldo, that hard-headed old mule, he balks at the company of others. Negotiations with him are always extremely arduous and time-consuming. What exactly leads you to the old knight? You already know of the Dragon Quest. Great evil lurks and thrives in the shadow, and Traldar is in possession of an important artifact that the Oracle wishes me to seek out. I take it you speak of the Dragon's Eye? You know of it. Have you seen it? Do you know how to convince Traldar to give it to me? Oh, slow down a minute. Yes, I know of the artifact, but I haven't seen it with my own eyes. It is stored deep within the walls of Castle Grimtooth, protected by a fiendish system of deadly traps. If you really think you can simply talk Traldo into giving you the artifact, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Many before you have tried and failed miserably. The venerable Whitecliff of Hasindi Order has told me the same. Ah, so old Ardat sent you? Well, this must be very important then. He never could stand me, you know. Good old Ardat doesn't really like the way I handle problems. He never understood that in perilous times, the honest and direct approach does not always save the day. So, you want to go to Castle Grimtooth to get the artifact, knowing that Traldar will never hand it over willingly. The inevitable solution is, you must steal it. What? Steal? What are you talking about? Listen to me. There's an old secret tunnel deep beneath the castle. I've had to use it several times. You know, Laekdan of Gragashoth, I'm not exactly built to squeeze through such tight passageways, but some things require absolute secrecy. Go along the rock face from the south until you come to a winding path. It leads to a secret entrance that takes you deep into the castle and near the artifact. But remember that this place is heavily guarded and protected with deadly traps. Thank you for your help. I am in your debt. If the predictions of the Oracle are correct, then we are all in your debt. But I must also ask you a favor. Please do not tell anybody that I told you about this entrance, just in case anybody asks you. Oh, another thing. Marauding bands of orcs have recently been spotted in the area of the mountains around Castle Grimtooth, so take care on your way there. If you need a little extra help, I can point you in the right direction. You should be able to find Nazredden, a Dowdy mercenary, at the harbor right now. That Novati has fought me out from a few difficult situations in the past. I strongly recommend him. Good luck. Okay. I have to go into the ducal residence to let them know that I killed Castan Gamblak.
Please continue your investigations. I'm sure you will soon uncover the truth.
Good Regent, do you have time for me? I need answers to a few things. I will tell you what I can. Okay, this is still about all that stuff. Thought she wanted to know about Castan Gamblak. Right, a temple. See what they have to say there.
May the light of prayer shine upon you. How can I help you?
Venerable Diant, my name is Leagdan of Ragershop, and I would like to ask you a few questions. Of course, please ask. Okay, I've already taken out Devanya. Okay, the real Armando Lacanda Devanya is an honorable and Preyas-fearing man. To be honest, I'm quite worried. As far as I know, he has not been seen for some time. Would you like to know more about his character anyway? With pleasure, Venerable, and please tell me. He was once ordained Inquisitor of the Church of Preyas and Regath and an ally of 7 signed ones. After the Battle of Troll Gate, he became Privy Inquisitor and High Diant in Punin. In 1028 BF, he was named the new Grand Inquisitor by Heliodan. As the Church of Preyas' senior defender of the faith and smiter of sinful, He has served the Inquisition for 6 decades and is an expert in questions of black magic and sinister conspiracies. His Holiness is extremely conservative but is neither bigoted nor fanatical. The Grand Inquisitor sees it as his holiest task to save the souls of sinners instead of merely punishing them. He prefers thorough interrogation to torture. Nevertheless, the cry of the Grand Inquisitor is coming usually spreads general unease in the village and palace alike. I don't need to know more about that. Well, because that's my house there. Let's go to the harbor and see if they have any more jobs for me.
Would you be kind enough to help me?
Certainly, if you tell me what you need me to do. Most kind of you. It's like this. I left my snuff box with, Miss Iriana. Would you be good enough to get it for me? There's more to this. Why can't you just get it yourself? I was hoping you wouldn't ask me that. What the hell? Miss Iriana offers certain, services. And last night I left my snuff box at her place. The box is a valuable gift from my dear wife. I'm sure you appreciate my position and I don't want to cause a scene. And I can't go there myself. Please, could you help me? Is that all? I'll go and get it for you. Excellent, wonderful. I'll show you where you can find Iriana on your map. Oh, okay. Because I want to go over here and check out if he has more jobs for me. But that's back this way. And kind of on the way. Kind of.
Please help me.
Get out of here, you nuisance!
Leave her in peace. Didn't I tell you to get lost? Intimidate Orgrim. You're going to stop bothering Iriana, otherwise you'll have me to deal with, you filthy oaf. I'm not scared of you. For the last time, get lost. Guess we're taking this guy out.
For Amazon pride. Avenging Kirkham.
A dwarf stands by his word. Axe to flesh.
Sure. Yeah.
He's going down. Wow. Bye, guy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guy's...
That guy is a real pain. He's always watching me and coming after me.
I think he'll stay away from you in the future. Yes, thank you. But what's your name? I don't know you at all. But you seem to know me. You said my name earlier. I'm Lagdan of Regashath. I was sent by a customer of yours who forgot something at your place. Ah, I see. The fine gentleman too busy to come here himself. Never mind. Thank you for helping me. Here, I guess you're here for this ugly snuff box. Take that thing and say hello to Sweetie Pie for me. I will. Good day to you. Let's go see if they have any jobs over here. Then we'll go drop off the snuff box and probably call it for the day.
Good thing you are here just now. We heard the Storebrands have made the complaint about the theft of their transport to the Regent. They even hinted at connections to our firm. This is a very delicate affair.
We need you to pay a visit to head guardsman Tashman. He'll deal with the problem, but he'll want something in return. Here, these ducats should be enough. Will you do me this little favor? Of course. Give me the head guardsman. I'll give the head guardsman his money. Soon nobody on Furdock will be talking about this matter anymore. Excellent. Here's Tashman's usual 60 ducats. Report back when everything has been dealt with. Oh. He makes out like a bandit, doesn't he? So he's up here.
Go, Hammerhead, go! Finish him off!
Iron Fist Joe! No sooner do you have a chance to stretch your legs for a minute than the first supplicants come along. What do you want?
Take a different tone with me, Mr. Tashman. Head Guardsman Tashman, for the likes of you. What do you want? Did Madam Captain send you again? No, I'm here on the instruction of the House of Neisbeck. Oh, why didn't you say so? I'm sorry for my brusque manner. I thought you were still tied to the Madam Captain's apron strings. What does the House of Neisbeck want from me? We're up to our necks in work here. With this flood of Storebrand goods, all the customs work to go with it. That's fine. We no need to bear grudges. Maybe you've got wind of it, but the House of Storebrand recently reported the theft of its goods. Got wind of it? Very good. I took down the report myself. I was going to put one of my people on it, but then another fully laden Storebrand ship turned up. What do you want to do about the report? We want this to stop the House Neisbeck from being implicated in the theft. That's why we want this case sorted out quickly as possible. I see. The lads have botched the job again, and now you need good old Tashman to straighten things up. Yes, no problem. You know that will cost my usual fee of 60 ducats. Yes, I have the usual fee right here. Here you go. Ah, excellent. Let me think a minute. I know a couple of old boozers who do a little bit of work for me from time to time. They've become more of a burden than a boon recently. We'll pin it on them and kill two birds with one stone. Come on, let's go arrest them.
Hit him harder, Django! On the left! Now one on the right! Come on! Knock the stuffing out of that Iron Fist clown! Not like that! Come on, keep your guard up! That's right, go!
You there!
Well, looky here, you finally come to pay what you owe us, Tashman. What do you mean by speaking to a head guardsman of Furdock in such a way, miserable scum? Haha. You can talk, you corrupt swine. Give us a reward or there'll be trouble. Silence! You're the ones in trouble. You were seen stealing goods from the House of Storebrand. You'll rot in jail for that. Come with me now. I'm warning you. But we always kept our side. Hick, and we don't have nothing to do with no stolen goods. Warning us, someone should beat in your lying face, Tashman. Very well. If you won't come quietly, it'll be worse for you. I'll see that you hang for this. You'd never manage that, Tashman. Not after all we've done for you. That's enough. I shall have to use force. You can't hurt us, you rat. We'll wipe the floor with you.
Good choice. For Rondra!
Onward!
Aye!
These cowardly curs! They tried to attack me from behind! I guess I proved I had the right touch again in this case. It's plain that these two drunkards were mixed up in the ambush. When my interrogation started getting a bit too pointed for them, they jumped me. I had no choice but to cut them down.
So that's what arrest looks like here. Are you sure this matter's cleared up now? Yes, of course. I'll write my report later when I record their deaths. I'll add something from you to confirm the events. That should be more than enough to deal with this case. That's fine. But what about these two? Shouldn't we report their deaths to the town guard? Not necessarily. I'll take care of the paperwork later. I'll stay here first and make sure they're moved. We can't just leave them lying here. Don't worry about it. This is town guard work. You may go. Okay, let's go back to the wealthy man first. Then we'll go back to Pagel.
Greetings! What can I do for you?
Here's the stuff about the best missions to Sweetie Pie. What? Sweetie Pie? What are you talking about? Nothing, my dear, just a little joke. I must have left it at the meeting after all. You're quite right, it was a joke from your business partners. I must say, your friends make some really strange jokes. Well, I guess it's up to you who you mix with. Many thanks for your help, stranger. Here, take these ducats. Farewell. Thank you. Farewell. Pray us be with you.
Well, how'd it go?
Very well. Tashman managed to find the culprits straight away and brought them to justice right there and then. Ha ha ha, oh really? Which culprits did he frame this time? The head guardsman knew a couple of rough types who seemed a bit too fond of a drink. They attacked him soon after he started talking to them. The head guardsman decided it was proof enough of their guilt and he considers the case closed. I hope you're satisfied. That certainly sounds like Tashman. He probably just framed a couple of henchmen who were no longer in favor. He's the practical type, that fellow. But all the same, at least the matter is dealt with now. Here's your share. You earned it. See you later. Really?
Just in time. Another delicate matter. And you're just the one to handle it.
Ooh. That's right. What's the job this time? Tashman tells us that House Storbrandt intends to sign an exclusive contract with the Ferdacht Pale Ale Brewery. This cannot be allowed to happen under any circumstances. I want you to go to the brewery and prevent them from closing the deal. Very well, I'll see what I can do. You'll do more than that. I want you to make an example of their negotiator. All who arrange such deals for the House of Storbrandt must pay with their lives. But I have other plans for the brewery owner. I'm going to give you a contract. Do whatever it takes to make the fellow sign it. Do you think you can manage that? Yes, consider it done. That's my boy. I thought as much. Here's the contract. Now get off to the brewery with you. I don't want to miss this meeting. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like we have a meeting at the brewery to take care of. So, but we'll take care of that next time. So I'm going to call it here. And this has been Vepaja, and, you know, do those 3 things that'll make us both happy. You know what they are. You click on that like, you give me a subscribe, and then you ring that bell so you can see me next time. Later.